Yeah, I'm gonna excuse me. I'm gonna take a stab at trying to explain this to everybody. Maybe it'll help somebody out. Ended up having to take out my electronic control module and replace it. I wasn't going to do it because the car really wasn't running too bad. But what happened was I had this old end of a OBD1, OBD2 scanner. Had this old end of a 3120 OBD1, OBD2 scanner laying around that I used for another vehicle, and it is supposed to work on a 1984 Corvette. Although it would not work, again, I wasn't going to worry about it too much, mainly because I was going through every system, replacing sensors and relays and things like that. Regardless, I decided to go ahead and take this electronic control module out. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this or not, but it's very rusty, and it's even got some rust, some pretty serious rust right here and on down inside these circuits. Some rust right here where the contacts go on the pigtail. Actually, if you look really closely, you can see rust all over it. I think what happened with this is my drain cowls on the car were clogged up, and one day I had this is back when I first got the vehicle, floorboard was wet, soaking wet. I had to take the seat out. Let me take the seat out in order to remove all the carpeting, and then dry the carpeting off. But right now, that's my new electronic control module, remanufactured from Cardone. These two rubber prongs have to be taken off your old one and reinstalled on this one. It's all very, very easy to do. This is the mounting bracket right here that bolts up in there with two 10mm bolts. You also have your prom right there that has to be taken out along with this cover. And you have to take your prom out and put it in your new electronic control module. But this is all very easy to take out. Now unplug your electronic control module. Yeah, this is where the prom goes right here. Programmable read-only memory circuit has one screw that holds on a plate that covers up the prom. But there's a tool, according to the factory service manual, that you use to rock the prom out. The problem is they don't make that tool anymore. You'd be real lucky if you were able to find one at a General Motors dealership somewhere, maybe. But what I did was I was able to get my fingers, my index finger and my thumb up underneath it, and I just gently rocked it back and forth. And I took my time because you don't want to damage these teeny tiny little circuit board prongs right there. But once I got it out, you have to use your old prom in your new electronic control module. Like I say, it very rarely ever fails, according to what I understand, mainly because it's just a read-only memory, a programmable read-only memory circuit that just stores data for your vet. Yeah, actually what happened was when I you can take all of this board off with removing these 4 little bolts, little screws. And what happened when I got really down involved in it, I'm not going to take it apart again, but you can see there's a fried circuit right there. Once I put my new electronic control module in, this end of a 3120 scanner worked really good. I did come up with some codes, EGR codes and things like that I'm going to have to work on now. But yeah, the problem with this rust, I'm about 100% sure all of this water damage came from the drain cowls that run along the front of the windshield. There's 3 of them. I put another video up about that, but water running down, it's going to find a place to get down in here, and it's going to definitely get up in here underneath this dashboard on the passenger side if you don't keep those drain cowls cleaned out, those drain udders. Like I say, I put another video up there, but yeah, boy, I very seldom ever let it sit out in the rain. That was a one-time mistake that won't happen again. But anyway, I hope this helps somebody without these electronic control modules rebuilt from Cardone. You can find them for around 100, sometimes on sale, $100 to $150, $180. It all depends. You can even have yours sent out. There's a place called Davies Corvette down in Newport Richey, Florida that rebuilds them. But yeah, I'm going to keep this old one. Maybe one day send it back out, have it repaired. We'll see.